Alright guys, well, we got Nameshore lagging out. What a bad start to the day.
Oh no. Oh.
Okay, that was very awkward.
Still lagging. I think that should be me.
So
I guess I'll just leave, or...
well, I don't know, it seems fine right now. Are you lagging on your end?
I'm lagging on mine, yeah. Does it seem fine though? It's like...
it's smooth for me, man. I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah.
Let me just, if you lag again, yeah, we'll get you out of there or something so no one gets mad. But, ladies and gentlemen...
It's like freezing up, you know.
Okay, well... Maybe you'll just have to restart your client after? I mean, yeah, just restart now. Just restart now.
Right, have fun, Ripton.
Right, well, shoot. After all that, we end up with a solo cast for the first game. But it's only the first game of multiple best of threes today, guys. So fear not, I'm sure we'll be back. But I'm Rifkin. Hello, good morning, and welcome to the Dragon Invitational. This is Dragon Invitational number 4, and Dragon has been so gracious as to let us come back and cast another, which is awesome. So thanks to him. I'm just gonna go ahead and mute Zoom here while we're casting, I'm sure, because I can hear you ticking and tacking.
I'm gonna restart my router, I think, real quick, just to be sure that it doesn't happen again.
Alright, you go do what you gotta do, man. Alright, at any rate, with the most delayed intros of all time, let's get this started. Spotting here in the top right corner of the map, it is, well, right-ish, I guess, the Red Terran player from MVP Center. And his opponent in the lower left. Well-ish, mostly left side of the map, is of course the recent champion of our tournament, better known as StarTales Life. Of course, we had him for the big one not too long ago and showed some really good gameplay. Sadly for that tournament though, despite being on the Korean server, home base for a lot of the Korean Terran players, Protoss players, and Zerg players, we got a lot of really short, cheesy games. I'm not gonna lie, guys, in the back of my mind, a little bit worried that that might happen here. Hoping it doesn't, of course, but we'll find out. But, I mean, to be honest, the thing that I really enjoy about casting the Koreans, because, let's be honest, guys, it's kind of a treat. We don't get to do this a lot. You know, we're so heavily focused on the, I guess, the foreigner base, and I love the European scene, and I love casting North Americans, don't get me wrong, but it's this really cool, it's almost like crossing a line into another country. Like, the aggression you see out of Korean players is so different than watching anyone else. So, Centers can actually open up here with 2 Reapers, something I do find a little bit bold, being on the first game. I mean, we talk about, maybe bold's not the right phrase, but I mean, I don't see him doing a lot about this against someone like Life. But we'll see just what ends up happening here. So Reaper gets into the main. With 2 Reapers invested, it's not that big of a deal because you have the follow-up for Hellion Banshee. And let's be honest, guys, we're seeing a lot more Hellion Banshee than Hellbats or Weird Marauder all-ins or anything like that. So this could pair up well with what follows. I'm not sure I'm in love with the 3rd Reaper choice, but we'll see how he plans to use this. Of course, more Reaper control you have in the early game, sometimes the better, but Life showing good control of the links too, keeping everything back. The drone that was low didn't have to build cancel, he just pulled it away. But here's the thing with 3 Reapers. When you go for that 3rd one, you really have to commit. Now, I don't know if Center... Okay, discount both gases. Actually, I take all this back. This 3rd Reaper is actually a really great choice. Identifying that there was no gas early here means that there's not going to be that 6-minute timing he has to get out of the base. The easiest thing that shuts down Reapers, not Queens. Well, Queens would get shut down, but it is, in fact, speed links.
First blood.
So right now... Alright, gets a drone kill to start, not too shabby. A couple Lings still kiting around here. Oh, those Reapers are getting kind of low, but the Lings have pretty much dissipated at this point for Life. He does have to replace them, and what is a little bit scary to consider is without those Lings to buffer, he's going to have to go toe-to-toe here with the Queens, and the Queens rather going to have to go toe-to-toe with the Reapers, and that's not something anybody wants. But another drone gets picked off here, almost gets a 3rd one. Actually, he did get a 3rd one, sorry, my bad, miscounting. Up to 3 workers killed, and quite frankly, quite a few Zerglings as well. Back at home, he's got a command center finishing up. It's not like he's really... it's not like he's pressured or all in with this, but I'm loving the damage he got done. Now, he does pull back. I feel a little bit unnecessarily because he didn't scout this. He didn't know whether he had to gas to worry about or not. So, while I didn't see anything in the main, he was a little bit tentative, a little bit scared, and... Well, at the moment, it looks to be okay. Reapers are going to get followed up with the Hellions as predicted, and the Banshee as well. I'm liking the 3rd CC. This kind of puts his eye on the late game, so we're not going to see some sort of over-dedication here. But Life's doing something interesting. He's doing 2 base layer. This is becoming a lot more common The third base Berserk player is still necessary, and it's not like it's late by any means, but the faster you get the layer, the faster you get things like Overseers for detection against Widow Mines, the faster you get Mutilus out potentially, or more importantly, road speed to deal with any of this mess, because right now this is, quite frankly, a mess. Center is actually going to have a good chance to kill this hatchery with 3 Reapers. Hellions usually don't cut it because the Hellions attack so freaking slow, guys. But Flight's not careful, he's going to lose this. Alright. Cancel on the drone kill. This is such a good start here for Center, guys. I can't stress this enough. Like, he's really not pulling ahead where he's devastating his opponent, but forcing a lot of extra drones, not able to sit there comfortably and just max out on whatever he has. I mean, the Queen's up at the front lines as well, so Injects might be... Oh, he's actually got a 5th one. I take that back. Injects might be a little bit awkward, was what I was getting towards there, but, yeah, he actually hops into the main. Good sense here out of life. He knew Center was going to be doing precisely this. This is a huge danger to the drones. Drones are being actually pulled into this. You know it's kind of scary when. We're kind of expecting the Hellions to run up the natural ramp while this is going on, but it's not happening. Life is going for a Nidus Worm. Now, this isn't something cheesy that he's been forced into. If you guys saw the big one, Life on Catalina. I could be wrong. Or Catalina? However I pronounce the name. I'm pretty sure like 90% of the time, every game we cast of Life on this map, he Nidus Wormed the main. Now, Center saw this, and it's not like Life's going to shy away from it. But he's not going to get that sneaky auto-win Nidus in the main. What he's going to have to do instead is place it out here, possibly force a lot of attention at the front of the map. Actually, had Center... Oh, does Life realize there's nothing in his bunkers? Oh, he doesn't have any idea. That's a little sad to see. He's going to put the Nidus from here, but if he charges forward with Gusto, like, what is there to put in there? There's nothing. He's getting his production up. This is the weakest, worst time. The Banshee's not even at home. Oh, this is not good for Center, guys. Center might have started this game off strong, but 1 Marauder and 1 bunker. He's putting down more bunkers, but the DPS just isn't going to be here. And once he baits his attention to the front line, yeah, they don't put another Nidus Worm here in the main. Two Hellions. I don't even know if the DPS to stop this. I know SCVs do if you pull them, but Tank coming out behind this. We'll see if he's going to be able to hold. He's going to get some good shots here on the Roaches, but the Queens are here for a lot of transfuses. Going to bust through this base. He's going to kill. Actually, the SCVs are not targeting fire down that bunker, but now swapping to the bunker. Looks like Nidus in the main did get canceled the landing of that Viking, but he gets through the first bunker. This allows him to get past that siege tank. Potentially, possibly. Queen's still trying to do what they can. They've mostly used up their transfuses at this point, though. Those Roaches are just sitting in tank fire. I don't know why he's not dodging to the right. Get out of range of the tank, man. Get out of range of the tank. There's slow things behind us. The Queens are blocking everything here on the ramp. For Life, this is a really dedicated all-in. He's got to kill and do a ton of damage, but the SCV count is hardly good. GG is going to be called, and Center holds magnificently.